So I was really proud of the way we played today. We had a tough week with just limited bodies in practice, and that unfortunately continued into today's game. But we talked about just being ready when your number was called, and we had a number of guys step up for us and play significant minutes and play really well today. Thought we did a much better job in the second half, keeping them out of transition. They're a tough team to cover because they got so many guys that can go off the dribble and make plays, and a number of guys that can stretch the floor and shoot it. I thought our guys did a good job with that. Thought really did a nice job offensively of balancing the three-point shot and getting stuff around the rim. And the guy sitting next to me was about as tough of a performance as I can remember seeing. Bum ankle coming in, it gets a little bit banged up at the start of the game, but 22, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals. He drew 7 fouls. Just an unbelievable performance from Chase, and I think his toughness and his will to win really helped inspire our team today.
I'll have a question for Chase. Chase, you guys were on the road the last 3 games, what I would call a tough road trip out to Colorado and back. Though the results weren't what you're looking for, did your team take away a little something from that, like in terms of chemistry and camaraderie, et cetera, et cetera?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Obviously, we didn't win the games that we wanted to win, right? Didn't have a great road trip, but I really liked how our guys kind of stuck together through it. Coach Fischer, Coach Howland, Coach Bullitt all brought the players in the locker room. We watched film on it. We learned from it. I think we grew from it, and I think we stayed together through it, and I think you were able to see the culmination of all that today.
Obviously that was a heck of a performance when you gauge it against how short your bench was. What do you think the key was today for you guys? What really unlocked the offense, short-handed as you were?
Yeah. So Coach Fischer actually, he made an emphasis on the power of a team over summer. So everyone on the team is just as important as the guy in front of them. And I think he did a great job of making sure that everyone was ready to go, no matter where you are in the depth rotation, right? So Miles Hicks coming off the bench, Ty coming off the bench, Jaden, they were all ready to go today, and they gave us huge minutes.
Well, and it looked like, as well, I don't have the stats in front of me, it looked like you shared the basketball extraordinarily well overall. Coach, maybe talk about a little bit about what you saw from your team and their ability to share and get everybody involved.
Yeah, I think probably the best thing to look at for that is Gabe Dorsey's career high of 27, and pretty much I think all but one of those baskets came off of an assist, and when we're finding him and whether it's guys screening or guys making the pass for him, he's a lethal weapon, and when you see him have 27, that's usually a good indication that we're sharing it. 18 assists on 35 baskets, and I think that the times that we didn't necessarily have an assist, I thought it was probably Chase and Trey really attacking the paint off the dribble, which we needed to do as well. So I thought we did a really good job of not only sharing it, but probably more importantly, taking care of it.
Right. And the last question I'll have for Chase. Chase, this is a rough time of year for a William & Mary student. We're looking at our finals coming up as well. What does a win like this provide for you as you get to this rough part of the student athlete schedule?
Yeah. Well, it is a very difficult time of year. Like you said, finals coming up, but I think we just got to continue to compartmentalize, keep our basketball and school separate. So after this, I'll probably get a meal with my friends, and then we'll go to the library because we got to start studying. So yeah, just keep compartmentalizing, but big win today. So we're all happy about that.
It really was. Thank you, guys. Anything else, Chris? You got one?
Fish, you guys down at halftime. What kind of adjustments did you guys make at the half? I think they were 8 of 16 in the first half from 3, just 2 of 12 in the second. And then offensively, I think you shot over 60% in the second half.
Yeah, so the big thing we talked about at halftime defensively was the transition. I think they had 4 of their threes were in transition in the first half. We felt like in the half court we were doing a good job of guarding the threes in particular, and I think that continued in the second half, and we kept them in the half court. We put Charlie Williams in the starting lineup in the second half, I thought he was doing a really nice job of just getting our offense going. He and Chase have great chemistry together, and he's starting to just continue to develop it with other guys too. He got Trey a couple of good looks. He had Jack a good look. And so I think that those two things, those are probably the two main things that we talked about coming out of the half.
Obviously, you talked about it being shorthanded, without two starters, without three big-time contributors. What does it mean to you to be able to look down the bench and have a guy like Miles Hicks, who's a walk-on, come in and give you minutes? Your two freshmen, although their numbers may not pop off the page, they came in and gave you really big energy, and then you already talked about Chase and Charlie. What does it mean to be able to have a number of other guys step up when you're shorthanded?
Yeah, I think it goes back to what Chase was talking about earlier. We talked this summer, our whole thing was the power of a team, and one of the most obvious forms of the power of a team is when people are not available, other guys got to step up. And these guys have done it. It's not like we just put them in the game because they were the only guys available. Like, they have played well in practice. They have earned this. Miles Hicks was our best player in practice on Tuesday this week, and he was phenomenal. And it's probably not the first day I would say that at some point over this fall. I mean, he has just been really, really good. Ty Hamilton and Jaden Lamont as freshmen, like, they just keep getting better and better with more opportunities. So, I was just really proud of the way that they were ready to compete, and that's the big thing that we talk to these guys about is that you just got to be ready to compete every day. And like I said, I think our team takes the lead from Chase, and I think he sets the tone for competing and trying to win. And we're really, really proud of the guys for being ready to step up today.
That's all I got.
Coach, thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you.